Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon with the greenhouse rocket stove update. Rocket stove did not get finished yesterday, and I asked David Ray to fix the 1-inch gap over the door. He didn't want to do that. And under the door is a 1.5-inch gap. You can see daylight through it. Do you think hot air rises? It does in my world. Bad physics. Hole on top of door, hole under door. At the end where the tomato plants are, so which is the concern for the tomato plants. They're more sensitive than everything else here. Deep fog in here this morning. Shirley said you couldn't even hardly see her feet. So anyway, 44 degrees during the night it got down to in here. Well, I would be concerned about the holes in the walls. I went through prodigious effort to dig this pad 5 inches deep and do it right. Busted through rock so that we would not be heating the great outdoors. And we poured aircrete in the walls and made black paneled heat grabbers, Mother Earth heat grabbers. You know, we're going to insulate this whole wall, as I said before. And that is the purpose of heating the greenhouse, heating the plants in the greenhouse, and not heating the great outdoors. All right, so much for that. Rant. Update. Got the pipe attached. I burned off most or all of the, not real consistent, but hey, better than it would have been. And pretty much all the shiny stuff's burned off. Burned the paint off with the heavy elbow and the heavy T. How many rock stoves you're going to see with heavy steel? Shout out to Bountiful Enterprises here in Stockton. Yeah, and I got it welded together. So, burned that elbow off in that floor joint. And that fits pretty darn good. I gotta do some tweaking, and that's my job today, is get it done. Now, you ever do a rocket stove? This ceramic wool, this blanket, is impressive stuff. Plastics around it just to, so we get the barrel over it. I can pull that off now. And I need to fill in, cut metal, and fill in everything. I don't know if you can see anything down there, but fill in the gaps, and then I'm going to mix refractory cement and fit it in there. Pour it in there, or whatever, pack it in there. Temp it would be the correct word to use. So I might just leave the plastic on there and let it burn off, but I don't know. Whatever. It'll definitely be vented out. And then I need to get from the exhaust, that's where the exhaust will be coming out. I need to get an elbow there up to about above barrel height and then out there. So I'm going to put the elbow at an angle coming up toward me till it's about, the pipe that'll go out will be directly over the edge of the barrel, picking up heat as it goes out. So that is the plan. The lid is done. I got the gasket on it. Got a 3/8 rope gasket, and I stretched it out so it was thinner, because this is going to be, there was a rubber seal in there, so it's just all it's doing is replacing the rubber seal, and I don't think that it should be any thicker. But that lid has to be pounded onto that barrel, and the banding device, which I did not burn off. One of these things. I might use one of them just because the one's rusty. If I can get it on, I'll do that. For now, whichever one fits. Who fits gets. No, I know the one fits. They both do. That one came off of it. And they are kind of a pain in the neck because that lever comes around and theoretically locks behind that right there. And to get it off took me about 45 minutes of pounding and prying and whatnot to get it off. This one is a big bolt, and once you get the bolt started, you just keep cranking and cranking, and that's the one I'm going to prefer to use, and I think I may just set it over here and burn it off. So, in fact, I think I'll start that process now. Just get the paint off of it so it doesn't burn later and stink in the greenhouse. All right, I believe that's about it. My son David is heading over here. It's going to be a blessing to work with him. It always is. He is a bright, sharp, hard worker, inventive. I was working with him on my geodesic dome, and I'm hoping to get that finished sometime here. Have people heading out here from around the country still, so it's not too late to move. Make the move, people. Get out of the cities. You've heard it before. Number 1 rule of survival, get out of the cities. Number 2 rule of survival, get out of the cities. Number 3 rule of survival, get the hell out of the cities. Just can't do this kind of stuff in the city, people. Look at the moisture on those leaves. Beat it up. Peace. I mean, fresh stuff to eat every day. Just exciting.